Through for two scores as the Bills beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 27-17 on Sunday Night Football. Christian McCaffrey, he threw for a touchdown, ran for a score, and caught another as the Niners beat the Rams 31-14. Meanwhile, A.J. Brown caught 3 first-half touchdowns as the Eagles stay undefeated with a 35-13 win over the Steelers. The Patriots, they topped the Jets 22-17. Bill Belichick got his 325th career win, including the playoffs, passing George Halas for second most all time. The Falcons, they moved to 4-4 and sole possession of first place in the NFC South with a 37-34 overtime win over the Panthers. The Saints shut out the Raiders 24-0. The Cowboys beat the Bears. The Seahawks handled the Giants. And in London, the Broncos held off the Jags. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
For all your printing needs this holiday, Staples has you covered.
I need custom printed holiday cards for my one-of-a-kind business.
Staples has you covered.
It's beginning to look a lot like I need custom party invites, fast.
I need cards for everyone who gave me a hand this year, without spending an arm and a leg.
Staples has you covered with personalized holiday cards and invites. And now save 40% on custom holiday cards and invitations. For everything you need printed, go to Staples, the working and learning store. In-store and online, ends 12/17. Exclusions and restrictions apply.
Is your job recession-proof? Now might be the perfect time to switch careers and become an IT professional with My Computer Career. IT is listed as one of the top recession-proof professions. You could have your dream job in just months, not years. No experience needed. Take classes online or on campus. And financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Well, good day, sunshine. It is Halloween. It's a Monday, 31st day of October, 2022. Yeah, if you're keeping score. Halloween. What can I say? It's time for trick or treat. Yeah, I have to admit that Halloween is better than Christmas because, well, there's really only 2 Halloween songs, Thriller and Monster Mash. Yeah, and stores don't play those 2 songs nonstop 24/7 for 2 months before Halloween, kind of like they do with Christmas songs starting tomorrow. Yeah. Coming up, we've got, birthdays. We can celebrate our big shot birthdays and celebrate our local birthdays as well. Yeah, we do that on AM 1230. Big shot birthdays, actor Lee Grant, she is 97. Dan Rather, 91. Folk singer Tom Paxton, 85. Actor Sally Kirkland is 81. Actor Stephen Ray is 76. Actor Deidre Hall, 75. Jane Pauley, 72. Let's see. Oh, Larry Mullen Jr., the drummer for U2, is 61. Actor Dermot Mulroney is 59. Actor Rob Schneider, 59. Actor Mike O'Malley, 57. And let's see. Other birthdays today. Actor Eddie K. Thomas, 42. Actor Justin Chatwin, 40. Actor Holly Taylor, 25. Actor Danielle Rose Russell is 23. Okay, the local birthdays coming up.
Don was born and raised here in the Imperial Valley. He has served the Valley communities for over 30 years in different capacities, city government, League of Cities. His pledge to you is to be a full-time director, always work hard, and listen to the ratepayers. He will be at the table to assist with making the tough decision. You need someone with experience and the proven leadership skills to help move the IID forward. Please vote for Don Campbell, IID Director, Division 3.
Paid for by the committee to elect Don Campbell, IID Director, Division 3.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Madison Kirby, Jessica Gonzalez, Ernesto Amezcua, Ray Derma Jr., Armando Contreras, Sharon Ma, Santos Anthony Dent, Mia Eros, Marcos Manuel Andrade, Gilbert Harrison, Darlene Love, Lily Munoz, Margie Sanchez, Daniel Rangel, Renato Montano, Albert Camillo, Karina Alvarez, Jose Lomelai Sr., Evarista de la Cruz, Billy Reed Jr., Vanessa Landeros, Leanne Banda, Lucy Chick, Jose Hernandez, and Betty Garcia. Happy birthday from Kxo, and many happy returns. Well, did you catch the Bell game Friday night? What a game. What a game. And, for Central Spartan fans, for Brawley Wildcat fans, for fans of high school football, here's Marco Peralta's call for the last play of that Bell game.
And the clock keeps going. 1:39 left in this game. Seems like Sullivan stays on the field for the Central Spartans. Now Damian Rodriguez. Charlie Southern to the right side, trips to the left side, one man on the right hash mark. Here's the snap by Rodriguez here. Steps out, back in the pocket and says left. Scrambles a blocker. Big pass downfield to the right side. Touchdown! 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 Oh my goodness! All game long. No deep pass completion. And that's the ending of the game. With about 1:13 left, Damian Rodriguez down the field, a completion for a Central touchdown. Oh my gosh, what a moment, Sergio Garcia. Are you kidding me? Do you believe in magic, Carroll? Do you believe in magic? Oh my goodness, Sergio Garcia, you are unbelievable. We await the PAT.
Marco Peralta on the call, the Bell game history. And interesting, CIF playoffs start this week. Central has a bye. Brawley they'll be in action. And if Brawley wins, it'll be Central and Brawley the week after. So it's not over. I think that gives the Wildcats extra incentive, if they really needed it, to get by the first round of CIF playoffs. What a game. What a game. We've got news, and we're going to jump in with that right now. A look at World in California news headlines brought to you right now by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. The most racially and gender-diverse Supreme Court in history is hearing arguments right now on race-conscious admissions at Harvard and the University of North Carolina. Patrick Strawbridge represents Students for Fair Admissions, the group suing to end the policy.
Just considering race and race alone is not consistent with the Constitution.
Justice Clarence Thomas, who's black, asked,
if you don't include that, then what do you include on the application?
Well, you include their experiences, you include where they grew up, you might include their socioeconomic status.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor, a Latina, says she believes race can be relevant.
If you're black, you're more likely to be in an under-resourced school. You're more likely to be taught by teachers who are not as qualified as others.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The 42-year-old accused of beating House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer at their San Francisco home last week is due in court tomorrow. San Francisco DA Brooke Jenkins saying it's been an emotional time.
It makes anyone who is in political leadership take a step back and to question not only your own safety and the safety of your family.
While Pelosi reportedly still hospitalized, recovering from surgery on a fractured skull, the ex-wife of suspect David DePape telling a San Francisco TV station that he's battled mental illness for years. A deadly Halloween party in Covina, 4 people shot, 2 killed. This man left the party attended by dozens minutes before the shots were fired.
I heard like 7 or 8 gunshots, and then that a fight broke out and that someone got shot in the neck, and I couldn't believe it. It's just really, really crazy because it could have been me that, you know.
The victim's apparently a 20-year-old man and his uncle. More shaking in California, 3.0 magnitude earthquake hitting Wrightwood last night in San Bernardino County. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. I've been telling you about the peanut patch, well, for a couple of weeks now, but actually for a couple of years. And those who have visited the Peanut Patch know what I'm saying. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, open Monday through Saturday. And the Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates. They also make their own fresh English toffee, pecan turtles made from scratch. The Peanut Patch. So many great things. A great place to visit. You're going to love the store. You're going to love the people at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. And they've got a variety of gift packs that can be shipped to almost anywhere in the world. What a great gift idea. You'll find the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, if you just Google the Peanut Patch, you'll get directions, and it's easy, and it's fun. Don't forget the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and say hi. It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations in the valley to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in the Imperial Valley Mall. Well, it is Halloween, and events continue. It's the Calexico Recreation Department's Halloween Carnival. And it is today at the Calexico Community Center on Dual Avenue. There'll be games, music, crafts, a cakewalk. I like cake. And free hot dogs for the first 100 kids. And it's all going on today at the Calexico Community Center. A Ford F-150 pickup truck stolen in Calexico was recovered by El Centro Police. The truck located late Saturday afternoon near the Aquatic Center in El Centro. The pickup had been reported stolen several hours earlier. The truck owner had left his phone in the pickup, and the phone pinged at the El Centro location. The truck was not occupied when recovered. It was then returned to the registered owner. And it's coming soon. The Brawley Cattle Call, the first event, the kickoff mixer is scheduled for November 3rd. That's Thursday at the Brawley Grocery Outlet. It starts at 6 p.m. And for the first time, the mixer will be held before any of the other events. The chili cook-off will be held Saturday, November 5th. And, there's other events going on, including a rib cooking contest and cowboy bingo and mariachi night, a cornhole tournament, November 10th. And November 12th, it's the Chuck Wagon Breakfast, followed by the Cattle Call Parade. 3 rodeo performances at noon and 7 p.m. on Saturday, and Sunday at 1 p.m. All of those performances in the Cattle Call Arena. KXO News Time is 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other news, Dia de los Muertos celebration and unveiling of a community altar. It is scheduled for Wednesday, November 2nd, All Souls Day. The city of El Centro will host the event at El Centro Community Center from 5:30 till 8 p.m. The celebration includes the unveiling of the altar and ofrenda. Ruben Hernandez will provide live acoustic entertainment and traditional cultural dancers performed by Sunshine Folklorico. The event is free to the public. And Calexico police know who they're looking for. All they need now is where he is. 39-year-old Alejandro Melendrez is suspected in the recent stabbing of a 36-year-old in the border city. Police say after the stabbing, the suspect fled to Mexicali, but authorities believe Melendrez may have returned to the U.S. since he doesn't live in Mexico. They have a local address and also an address in La Puente, and they continue to search for their suspect. That's it for page 1 of the local news. Coming up, page 2, and a look at the weather. Page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Dr. Travis Stork here to tell you about a great pain reliever called Salon Pass Pain Relieving Patches. Salon Pass is pain medicine in a patch. You stick it right on sore muscles for up to 8 hours. Clinical research has shown that people that used Salon Pass reported less pain with improvement in mood, sleep, and the ability to work. Safe, effective relief is one peel and place away. Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
So you tested positive for COVID. What's next? Treat yourself. COVID treatments like Paxlovid are free. Taken by pill, these medications can stop the illness from getting serious. So treat yourself. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Dale Howard with LPL Financial Services. For retirement and investment needs, call Dale. Member FINRA, SIPC. The IID directors will hold their regular meeting tomorrow. Public session begins at 1 p.m. with the presentation of service award to 9 employees. The November Team of the Month will also be recognized. Director Alex Cardenas will be nominated for ACWA Region 9 board vacancy. And the board will be asked to approve the 2023 On-Farm Efficiency Conservation Program parameters. The directors also will be asked to adopt a resolution approving the 2023 budget. The IID operates on a calendar year, which means the new budget would go in effect January 1st. The Imperial Valley Music Educators Association will host the 24th annual Halftime Festival tomorrow. The event gives Imperial Valley High School bands the opportunity to showcase their halftime shows for the other bands as well as for parents and supporters. The event starts at 6 p.m. at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. Tickets are available from any band member. Proceeds go directly to the school's music programs. The Brawley, Calexico, Central, Holtville, Imperial, and Southwest bands expected to perform. The IVMEA emphasizes that spectators should cheer for their favorite band, but this is not a competition, rather a showcase for all the local band programs. Foster Farms has recalled frozen chicken patties. The Foster Farms recall involves chicken patties, breaded chicken breast patties with rib meat sold at Costco in several western states, including California. The chicken patties may be contaminated with hard, clear pieces of plastic. The 80-ounce bags contain 20 pieces of chicken. They have a best buy date of 8/11/23. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service, there have been no confirmed cases of injury associated with the product. If you have purchased the chicken, you should not eat the chicken and either throw them away or return them to where you bought them. El Centro Police arrested a 28-year-old woman following a traffic stop Thursday evening. Officers stopped the vehicle in the area of 3rd and Ross at about 7:30 p.m. The driver was cited for being unlicensed. A woman passenger arrested after police found a handbag containing drugs and drug paraphernalia under her seat. There were M30 pills, methamphetamine, a meth pipe, and other items in the purse. The woman booked into Imperial County Jail. KXO News Time is 7:48.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Could you get more out of your retirement plan if you change your allocation of funds? Dale Howard with LPL Financial can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to make these or other changes to your retirement plan. Call Dale today at 760-344-6002. That's 344-6002 for a free, no-obligation personal consultation.
LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or its licensed affiliates. LPL Financials are independent entities.
According to the National Weather Service, seasonably warm and dry conditions will prevail the next couple of days before a storm system passes through the region during the middle and end of the week. Locally, gusty winds will be common preceding the system, while isolated and scattered light showers will be possible along a quick-moving cold front Thursday and Friday. Temperatures will plummet behind the cold front, with readings some 10 to 15 degrees below normal during the end of the week. 86 our high yesterday, 53 our low. Sunny today with a high near 85, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a high near 85. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon. 57 degrees, 28% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Dale Howard with LPL Financial Services, your investment expert. Call Dale for a free investment review.
Hello, Imperial Valley. My name is Gina Young-Dockstetter, your candidate for Imperial Irrigation District Division 3. My commitment is to review any proposal for an energy rate increase to include the Floating Energy Cost Adjustment Rate, ECA, during these difficult times. I would make sure that all other options are explored. This is what I do in my businesses and what I will do for you and your families, putting families first. I ask for your support on November 8th or on your mail-in ballot, paid for by the Committee to elect Gina Dockstetter, IID Division 3.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL football, the Broncos beat the Jaguars 21-17. Overtime, Falcons topped the Panthers 37-34. Cowboys ripped the Bears 49-29. Dolphins edged the Lions 31-27. Vikings were victorious over the Cardinals, 34-26. Saints shut out the Raiders, 24-0. Patriots got by the Jets, 22-17. Eagles flew high, beat the Steelers 35-13. Titans topped the Texans 17-10. Commanders edged the Colts 17-16. 49ers ran past the Rams 31-14. Christian McCaffrey, big game. Seahawks slew the Giants 27-13. Bills beat the Packers 27-17. Monday Night Football coming up tonight. The Bengals and the Browns on AM 1230 KXO. And tonight it's Game 3 of the World Series. Yeah, well, they are serious about this. The Phillies and the Astros will tee it up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action. Pelicans pounded the Clippers 112-91. Celtics over the Wizards 112-94. Cavaliers clubbed the Knicks 121-108. Pistons beat the Warriors 128-114. Spurs topped the Timberwolves 107-98. Mavericks beat the Magic 114-105. Suns over the Rockets 124-109. And the Lakers won. First win of the year. The Lakers beat the Nuggets 121-110. High school football Friday night was the final night of regular season play in the Imperial Valley. In the bell game, came down to the last 2 minutes, and Central Spartans recaptured the bell with a 2016 win over the Wildcats in Brawley. Meanwhile, it was Imperial topping Southwest 42-14. Calexico beat Vincent 42-16. And, Palo Verde had the vie. Thursday night, the Axe game, Holtville over Calapat 57-7. So where do we go? The playoff pairings announced for CIF in Division 2, the Central Spartans with a 6-3 record and the Imperial Valley League Championship have a first-round bye. The Brawley Wildcats, 7-3, will meet the Mount Carmel Sun Devils 6-4 Friday night at Ward Field in Brawley. Division 3 pairings, Imperial has a home game. They will host Patrick Henry High School. Division 4 matchups, it will be Palo Verde will host Mount Miguel. Meanwhile, Calexico will go on the road, even though they have a higher seed than Chula Vista. Chula Vista Spartans were a league champion. They get the home game, so Calexico in Chula Vista. Division 5, the Southwest Eagles will travel to San Diego to meet the Castle Park Trojans. And the Vincent Memorial Catholic High School Scots will host the Mountain Empire Redhawks. And just as a note, in the Division 2 bracket, if the Brawley Wildcats beat Mount Carmel, they will have a rematch with the Central Spartans at Cal Jones Field in El Centro. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Chinese leader Xi Jinping's push to win the battle in core technology and bolster China's position as a tech superpower could be severely undermined by Washington's unprecedented steps to limit the sale of advanced chips and chip-making equipment to that country. The Biden administration unveiled a sweeping set of export controls that ban Chinese companies from buying advanced chips and chip-making equipment without a license. Meanwhile, wheat and corn prices jump after Russia quits the Black Sea grain deal. Global commodities markets rose today after Russia pulled out of the deal that had allowed some vital grain exports from the Ukraine to pass through the Black Sea despite the war. So what's going on Wall Street? I'm glad you asked. We're looking at red. The Dow dips a bit in early trading. The Dow off 147 points at 32,714. The S&P 500 off 29 at 3,871. The NASDAQ off 142 points at 10,960. Gold down 60 cents an ounce, and oil off 57 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 85, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Tuesday will be sunny with a high near 85. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon. 58 degrees downtown, 28% relative humidity. The wind right now is calm. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Hello, I'm Camila Marquez. We were wondering if you could vote for a dad named George Marquez. Hi, my name is Mia Marquez, and my dad is running for district attorney. He is a great dad. That's why I think he will be a great district attorney. And he protects people. Remember to vote for George Marquez this November 8. He will keep our families safe. Don't forget to vote! Vote George Marquez for district attorney.
Paid for by the committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. The future of affirmative action on campus could be at stake as the U.S. Supreme Court hears arguments and challenges to policies at 2 universities. Patrick Strawbridge represents the student group that sued.
Considering race and race alone is not consistent with the Constitution. It's also not consistent with other holistic approaches that this court takes. There's great freedom, for example, to strike a juror, but one thing you can't strike a juror for, in part, is their race.
Attorney Damon Hewitt speaking for the University of North Carolina.
When you think about a world without affirmative action, think about what our workplaces will look like, what our schools would look like. America is stronger when we actually fully embrace our diversity.
Formal charges, including attempted murder, to be brought today against the suspect accused of attacking House Speaker Pelosi's husband, Paul. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
He was specifically targeting Nancy Pelosi when he broke into that home early Friday morning. We're told he even made his way to the second story of that home. And the Associated Press now reporting that investigators also found a bag at the scene containing zip ties.
Election day is a week from tomorrow. CBS's Robert Costa in Newtown, Pennsylvania, says that state's Senate battle is one to watch.
So many voters here going to office parks this morning, coffee shops. They're talking about the economy. They're talking about issues like crime. They're also talking about abortion rights. In particular, this is an area where you have suburban Republicans who have long supported some Republicans in office who are supportive of abortion rights. So it's a bit of a more moderate Republican area.
Russia has battered several cities in Ukraine. CBS's Holly Williams has the latest.
Ukraine says Russia fired a barrage of more than 50 cruise missiles, claiming it managed to shoot down most but not all of them, with parts of the country experiencing blackouts. Here in Kyiv, officials say 350,000 homes were left without power. Ukraine's foreign minister said, quote, "Instead of fighting on the battlefield, battlefield, Russia fights civilians.
Well, back here at home, some big money is at stake tonight.
Despite near impossible odds of winning, 1 in 292 million people are lining up to buy tickets for tonight's Powerball lottery. What would these people do if they win the $1 billion prize?
Get excited because it's going to answer a lot of problems they got at the house. A lot of good things, put it that way. I'll go crazy and do something extremely stupid. Go to Vegas.
It's the 5th biggest lottery jackpot in U.S. history. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Kernersville, North Carolina.
Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 106 points. NASDAQ down 136. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
See better and drive safer with Rain-X Advantage wiper blades at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, purchase a pair of Rain-X Advantage wiper blades and get a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate, plus 2 times O Rewards points. Our professional parts people will even install your new wiper blades for free. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching a kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
Sandy Hook families fought back in the courts against Alex Jones. In the UK, something similar.
The conspiracy theory that crossed the Atlantic. Martin Hibbert and his daughter Eve were caught up in the 2017 Manchester Arena suicide bombing.
Paralyzed from the waist down, Eve suffered a very traumatic brain injury.
Fake, says a UK vlogger, profiting off his claims that the bombing never happened. The Hibberts have been trolled and had their house filmed, so Hibbert is suing.
We will shut him up and we'll shut him down, and it will then act as a precedent that, if you're going to do this, if you're going to cross the line, you'll be stopped and you won't make money from it.
Hoping to nip this industry in the bud. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Well, set to vote tomorrow, Israelis appear to be deadlocked, with polls saying the race for a new leader is too close to call. Former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants his old job back, even as he stands trial on corruption charges. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.